just want to say I am proud of myself. I just completed 8 weeks of training for a half marathon out of 17. This time next week, I will be over halfway through my training. The environment in many different avenues was a little weird this week. I'm going to use that to my advantage, and this week's retrospective is using weather terms. What were the sunny times versus the rainy times? The week actually started off great because 2 of my action items were to schedule a massage and schedule the podiatrist, and one is done and one is scheduled for next week. I got 2 road workouts and 1 gym workout this week, which was great in itself, but the road workout, it was actually raining and I didn't think I was going to be able to complete the whole thing, but I actually did even more than what was scheduled. On that same day, I parked at a restaurant to where they knew I had been doing my training, and they were so kind, and they even said, "Oh my gosh, did you walk here again?" And I said, "No, I actually parked here this time." In terms of the rainy times, it actually was raining and just overcast and a little blah some days. Now, one thing that kind of feels rainy, I'm not really sure if it is. I'm following a Garmin training plan in my new Garmin watch, and my long walk distance has been 4 miles the last 2 to 3 weekends, and my walk on Sunday is also supposed to be 4 miles. And that doesn't seem right because I am almost halfway through and I feel like my mileage should have gone up by then. In terms of how my body's feeling, I did 1.75 miles tonight. My feet and my back were fine, but when I've done 4 to 5 miles, pretty much everything hurts, specifically my lower back. At least I have some kind of a baseline to gauge though. That's somewhere between 2 miles and 5 miles, my body says, we don't like this. Next week, I need to schedule another massage and then the super important task, which is the schedule for the cardiologist. I need to review the holiday and travel schedule and plan my training around it, actually including I may be doing some volunteer activities next week that may impact my training. And finally, I need to watch videos and read the articles that are within my Garmin Coach training plan that I have not done. And maybe I'm missing something regarding the actual training plan and the distances. If you haven't learned anything else, by this time you have 8 retrospective formats that you have in your toolbox. That can be used anywhere, anytime, with anyone, by yourself or with others, to move your own needle just a little bit further. And you got this.